Hopefully nothing in our area, but I know you're checking out Milton right now. Just a lot of rain.
Yeah, on top of the wind, the tornadoes, the storm surge, Milton dumped in some parts of Florida a foot to even over 2 feet of rainfall. That was right there between really Tampa Bay, Orlando, and Daytona Beach, south of Jacksonville. So these are your rainfall totals from Milton. A lot of rain. That's the only real way to put it. Meanwhile, Texas has not seen much rain along with the rest of the country, and that pattern likely to continue into next week. Now, when we take a look at the tropics, no threat for tropical development in the Gulf of Mexico or even the Caribbean over the next 7 days. That is important to note. Milton no longer being monitored by the National Hurricane Center as it has become post-tropical and has taken on signs that are no longer tropic in nature. So it's going to continue to move out into the Atlantic Ocean. This is the remnants of what was Milton. We also have Tropical Storm Leslie in the Atlantic. It is looking like a shell of what it once was when it was a hurricane yesterday. And then we have a 40% chance of development with a tropical wave coming off the coast of Africa. Now, there are some signs this tropical wave over past the next 7 days could either turn into the Atlantic or near some of the Caribbean islands. That is a far out forecast though. So here's just a reminder, anything you're seeing on the internet that shows a system, especially there's nothing named Nadine at this point. And just a reminder, anything that's more than 2 weeks out is not accurate at all. It is basically just clickbait. We don't get accurate forecasts that are really reasonable until maybe a week out. So 7 days out, that's when the National Hurricane Center starts monitoring an area with a chance of development. And then as we get 3 to 4 days out or 24 hours out, that's when conditions or the forecast becomes much more reliable. So keep that in mind. Right now in our local waterways, we have wave heights that are up to 6 feet out at our local buoy. That wave period is 11 seconds right now. Both of those numbers will be falling into the weekend.